Hey Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, my name is Serhat and welcome to your May 2020 reading. You're at the right place at the right time with the right spiritual beings. Let me tell you that. I'm an international model and actor, but this is my life purpose. This is my soul mission. So let's check your overall energy for May 2020. Call upon archangels, love, light, spirit. Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, May 2020, the overall energy. Wow. Archangel Ariel, second chakra, the sacral chakra, in reverse. So I feel like you're closing old cycles to balance out, like old cycles based on allowing yourself to express yourself, because sacral chakra is all about creation power. Sacral chakra is all about sexuality. Sacral chakra is all about creativity. And I think there are some old cycles closing where you allow yourself and give yourself more permission to balance this out more. As well as what I just said, when the sacral chakra is imbalanced, it's all about you pleasing other people, Scorpio. Take what resonates. And I think you stop that cycle of pleasing other people and bring more balance to give yourself the energy, the pleasing towards yourself, filling your own cup in that. Let's clarify with the tarot card. I have two decks to dig deeper into the energy. Archangel Ariel, what do you have to say? Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, overall energy. Look, I don't know if you have some Libra placements in your chart, but this card here also came in Libra, and Libra was also about like expressing and creativity. So you might check that out. Just like saying, Five Swords is all about you. I feel like finding a way to connect with your divine feminine. Stop cutting into your own flesh by having imbalanced yin yang, by not listening to your intuition, by not expressing yourself, by not giving you allowance or permission to express yourself. You stop that, because every decision that you kind of took based on not allowing yourself to express who you are was just cutting into your own flesh, was like sabotaging your own being. But let's clarify, let's dig deeper there. And honestly, I shuffle the cards before readings, and it's just like hilarious. Okay, two cards came. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, as well as the Ace of Cups. So whatever you go through, I feel like even with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I hear like some karmics that you get away from, that you maybe have pleased, maybe put a lot of energy into them, and now it's time for you to stop listening to the fear to lose them, the fear of being codependent towards them, more like understanding I need interdependent relationships, healthy interdependent relationships. I want healthy interdependent relationships. And for you, these people taught you a lesson, because Ace of Cups is here upwards and it's all about new beginnings emotionally. I feel like they taught you to please yourself and stop pleasing others, to fill your own cup first, Scorpio. Let's clarify what might be a challenge. I feel like I just did also, you've thought maybe they're even soulmates or twin flame connection, but it's just like a karmic with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And with you understanding and realizing that you allow yourself even more to embrace new beginnings emotionally on a new emotional level. Victory card in reverse. The challenge might be, even with the 8 and 7, to invest in being more independent with the 7. Invest 8, 7 independency, intuition, because the more you become independent away from your relationships, the more victory you will receive, so invest more in being independent, and invest into those healthy interdependent relationships where you have the balance of give and receive, Scorpio. But you have some people right now at your table, whenever you see this in which timeline it is, maybe you realize that more and more this is your confirmation, that are making you feel like you are so cold, that are where you have the situation, the circumstances, environment, you please a lot of them, you please a lot towards their cups. And maybe they're not doing this even on purpose. They're not having any bad intentions or anything like that. It's more like they get pushed into being in this role, and you put yourself into this role of pleasing others. So it's always our fault if we are realizing these things. It's not about them being bad or toxic. It's about us putting us into the situation, because they're different situations, right? They're situations where other people constantly take from you and ask you for things and this and that. But there are also situations where we put ourselves into this position to constantly give to them even though they didn't ask us. So I feel like for the majority of Scorpio sun rising moon right now, whoever sees this, it's more about you put yourself into this position, even though your intuition is giving you like guidance and tells you things as in don't do that, not again, or like stop pleasing them, or like stop putting so much energy into your relationship cup with them, because everyone has his own like cup. You have your own cups, this person has his own cup, but there's also like in this relationship and this energy like a cup, a specific certain cup, and you constantly like bam 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 give a lot of energy into this cup. But it's like for you understanding this new beginning for your own cup and for every other cup that you experience to develop with people. Let's clarify the victory card in reverse. The Hermit, this came also in Libra, just saying. And Nine of Wands is kind of also in Libra, and you see me shuffling, right? And the Nine of Wands is in reverse. But the thing is with you, in comparison to Libra, bottom of the deck energy, 4 cups, understanding, and bottom of the deck energy, because when I show it like this, I see like this, Ace of Cups. So for you is also allowing yourself to transform, Scorpio, allowing yourself to see these things with the Hermit, put yourself in Hermit mode, because in Libra it came like in reverse. Nine of Wands upwards and Hermit in reverse. So maybe you have some Libra placements in your being that actually like leads you or guides you to this situation. Hermit is all about taking a step back, 99, closing old cycles, and allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to transform into this new you. I feel like there's some things in your relationship based on your childhood. I see also your Pluto energy, Scorpio, you know, and it's all about how you received your relationships within your first years, where you have been conditioned, how your parents have been raising you up or conditioning you, how you have been seeing your parents and their codependent relationships maybe, or their interdependent relationships, whatever kind of relationships you saw or experienced within your parents. This is something that you mirror back to your surroundings, so be aware of that. This is also something that I had to learn within my relationships, because the Middle Eastern culture is sometimes really like pleasing other people, just like telling my experience, and sometimes we put ourselves so much into this situation or the circumstance where we put another person so much on a pedestal, even though they don't really deserve that. And it's just like my experience about how I became aware of why I'm pleasing and where did I see that in my childhood. And this was whenever even when we received like visitors or something, like being like a host and a good polite host is key, is important, yes, but there's like a difference with like really like constantly like being codependent towards like the person that comes to you and pleasing them, or like being like not being kind and compassionate towards people who come to you but not like pleasing them, you know. There's like the healthy fine line in between those energies, and it's up to us in which energy we put ourselves into. Let's clarify with the other tarot card deck, the Hermit. Yes, 8 of Pentacles. You need to invest more into you giving yourself rebirth, into you giving yourself Hermit mood. Take a step back, isolate yourself, dig deep into your own inner shadows, enlighten some aspects of your being. This is the challenge for you in May. 9 of Wands in reverse. Why? The Lovers. And the second card, 5 of Wands. So I feel like even within your relationships, again, like this whole seems like lovers relationship, like, oh, everything is so fine with the number 6 and both like investing into that and blah, blah, blah. But there's actually number 5 of Wands, like drama, constantly like feeling unstable, feeling insecure. And there's the need of change, I feel, in your lovers. There's a need of change in how you love yourself. There's a need of change in based on everything, giving yourself permission to change and transition. A lot of fire energy. Maybe you have even some fire placements, or they like some people that you deal with that are fire. Let's check the zodiac signs that you might deal with. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, because the Devil and 4 of Pentacles came, as well as the Empress, maybe even a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Take what resonates, okay? And this is funny because those 3 cards came as well in Libra, May 2020. So if you feel resonating with checking that out, maybe you have some placements in Libra in your natal chart, maybe it helps you. I don't know, take what resonates. So I will also check, I feel like guidance message from this deck for your challenge. I will read that out. Spirit Archangels, what's the guidance here? Paths unknown, 8 of Scrolls. Again, like where to invest, not knowing which direction to go. I will read this out for you. 8 of Scrolls. This card reveals that you have been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to the expected outcomes. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. Take what resonates. I will check for your work energies, just see, because we have like still like a good amount of time. Strategy in reverse, number 1 and 7. Maybe you've been even seeing 17s, 7, 7, 8, 8. However, I just saw also 6 plus 5 for lovers, and 5 of wands is a 11. So there's right decisions making and right thought processes about you that you have right now, about the people that you love so much, or the people that love you. They're not really honest towards you somehow. I feel this way. It will resonate, okay? Strategy card. Why in reverse? What's going on there? Detail. I feel like, again, like with the 1 and 7, putting things into action and being more independent. 2 cards appeared. 7 of Swords in reverse and 2 of Pentacles. Literally, you in between push, pull, intuition and fear. Intuition and fear. Like 7 of Swords is all about you knowing already. You knowing already who is fake towards you. You know already who is deceiving you, who played mind games. But the 2 of Pentacles is like you need more stability within this mindset. And it's like constantly it goes. This one song. It comes and goes in waves. This energy. Whenever I see 2 of Coins, this is one song that comes into my head, because life is like waves. It comes and goes in waves. And strategy is like in reverse, means like, how can I find the right approach to actually make a step back from these people and to follow more my intuition? This is what I get here. Bottom of the deck energy that I see, the Empress again. Desires, 3-3 balance. Let's clarify first the 7 of Swords with the Empress. I feel like, because you may be asking, really like tapping into your feminine energy, because this is also where your intuition is, and allowing yourself to receive the strategy, to receive the guidance that you need, to receive the next steps that you need, to receive how you can put things into action, to listen more to your intuition. 7 of Swords in reverse. Why? This is so funny. Again, the 4 of Pentacles and the Devil. You see me shuffling. Number 5 and 1 for the Devil. Change, investing into the change, and not holding on anymore. I feel like even with the Devil, Capricorn energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe even a double Taurus for the one or the other. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah. It's like you also not holding on to them, not being so attached to them with the Devil in reverse. You already know that. I feel you already know what you already be like, yo, this dude is actually telling me the whole time what my intuition is telling me. There's also another card, the Fool. Yeah, don't be afraid to step into the unknown by letting go of these attachments. There's new beginnings coming for you. 2 of Coins. Why? 2 cards came. The Queen of Pentacles. Know yourself. Acknowledge your own sense of self. Love and nurture yourself. Again, this divine feminine energy and the Tower momentum. I feel like maybe you've been even experiencing a Tower momentum, or you will experience a Tower momentum with these people, with this person, with these relationships. sorry, I just realized something that I asked for work with the strategy card, and I've been like, I drive away. I drift away by I don't know, maybe even it might be in your workplace. It might be in your workplace that you're like, I can't anymore. Because you do and do and do and do, and somehow they're not giving back. Somehow you put more energy, 120%, and you receive back 60 or 80. Sorry, like if it confused you, because I don't know, I was so automatic speaking, channeling, and dipping like more and more into this whole thing. And I feel like it's really like maybe for the one or the other really about work, and that there's some people that hold you back from stepping into the unknown, that hold you back from really like also having a sense for yourself and acknowledging what kind of action, like what kind of work you put into. With the Tower card and the Queen of Pentacles for the Two of Coins, I feel like it will help you to not juggle around anymore when you finally take some time out to appreciate what you gained so far in your present momentum, reflect and compare yourself in comparison to your last version, to yesterday, to the month before, to the week before, to the year before, so you can acknowledge what kind of growth you have been through. So maybe even this Tower momentum happens for you, so you can actually tap into this energy of acknowledging, because sometimes the Tower momentum happens from universe just to push us into this cold water, so we actually realize that we have always been able to swim, that we have always been able to rescue and save ourselves. This kind of energy. That's why we receive Tower momentum. So this belief of, I thought the whole time I cannot swim, actually, and the universe knew that you can swim, and your higher self as well. So the universe pushed you to the cold water, or to the water in general, and let you see, like, look, I told you, you can swim. So embrace more that you can swim, so that this belief of not being able to swim crumbles down. So this new belief recreates of, I was always able to swim. I've always known how to swim. And this is the energy for you, Scorpio, in your work. You've always been able to create something from scratch. You've always been able to create something and listen to your intuition and like go in this direction. This is your strategy, your intuition, acknowledging what you have. Are there some guidance messages here in general? Triumph and success. No matter if you even get buried alive, you will find a way out, and the universe is waiting for you. Because whenever you do the 50%, the universe does the other 50% and throws you the sword of new beginnings and taking decisions based on that. So there's good things coming to you. Partnerships and alliances, even about your partnerships and alliances where you felt like there's no, they're not really great allies, where you put a lot, there's no imbalance. The more you like cut the cords with the people that are not like really helping you, where you realize this with the Hermit mood, the more you give yourself birth and tap into this energy of, I rescue myself, and also attract people that are actually meaning that to help you and rescue you, to help you out, to be like the ally that you deserve, because you are an ally towards other people. But right now you have some people that are not like the ally that you actually deserve, that you actually are worthy to experience for. Another message, guidance, Archangel Auriel, do you have anything to say? Fulfillment of wishes coming to you. Continue what makes you happy, Scorpio, but like giving yourself, not like, maybe you're like even a person that really loves to give to others. This is also something that I struggle with a lot. But it's like, it's okay to give, only when you overflow. But it's also with the fulfillment of wishes. This is like the Nine of Cups. It's like continue what nurtures you, continue with what helps you, continue with what fulfills you, yet also take a step back from the people where you realize more and more that you were pleasing them. Old cycles are closing, and you are going through a beautiful thing right now. Or like in general, May is going to be about for you, where you create this new sense of being, this new belief, and distance yourself from the people where you understood for yourself you were pleasing them, or you were giving too much to them, and you weren't receiving back equally. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Take what resonates. I hope it helped you in some kind of way. If you feel aligned with that, you can subscribe to my channel to not miss the further videos, as well as give me a thumbs up to boost my algorithm so we become more and more energies are like flowing into this energetic reading, into my quantum field, into our quantum field. You know, this is like one cup together, and whatever you go through, like in the next video with you interacting with my energy, it will be spread more and more. It will be more and more seen in the spread here. Yeah, you can also follow me on social media if you feel like that. If you want to boost my follower number to let the agency see that I'm an influencer, but based on tarot and spirituality, as well as a model. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence in our community, and sending you hugs and love. And May is going to be beautiful. It's just like a lot of changes coming for you based on some beliefs, and the more you are aware of them, the more you heal yourself, the better things, the higher you vibrate, the higher you start vibrating, and the better things you can attract from this frequency. That's why we experience these things, so we can raise our vibration, stay in that, and receive the gift, the fulfillment of wishes. I send you hugs. Bye.